Hey everybody, I hope everyone's doing well. I'm excited about today's live. We missed last week for Thanksgiving and I missed everybody, so I'm excited about our live today. My cat has decided to join us. She knows what beautiful energy these lives are, so she's here. So if you hear purring, meowing, or just her being pesky, she might climb on the back of my chair, so you might see a tail. I just let her do her thing because that's the way cats roll. So I hope everyone is doing well today. We're going to mix things up a little bit. So in the past, we've just kind of did some announcements and we've always done gone right into a meditation. Today, I wanted to mix things up a little bit and do a Q&A. And if anyone has questions, by all means, this is a great time to put them in the chat. And if not, I have some questions that I'm asked often that I thought I would share some answers to. That way I don't sit here like a dork with no questions being asked. So anyway, so I'm going to give everyone a few minutes to get settled in. And I have a couple of announcements while we're waiting. One is that the beautiful thing about this Facebook page that we have is that there's so many people that are following the page and it's amazing, but it also means that there's lots of spammers. There's lots of people trying to scam you guys and message you and ask for credit card numbers. Some have even created profiles that use my picture, and that is not me. I just want to emphasize that if it feels weird, feel free to go to my website and send me a message. You can message me on the Facebook page. I am never going to ask you for your credit card number. My website is set up to, for someone to book a service and, select a date and time and pay for it through Square. So it's nice and secure and safe. I'm never going to message you and ask you for credit card numbers or anything like that. So if you get a message like that, it is not me. I do not do it. I do everything I can to block those folks, but it doesn't mean they can't still message you. So just be mindful of that. And if there's anything weird that you just have a feeling about, follow your intuition. Feel free to message me or even go to my website and message me so that you can feel like, hey, I'm really talking to Laura. So I am trying to get my page verified to make it a little bit easier for you guys to spot. There's different documents needed, and I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Facebook, but I've struggled to get the page verified, but I just want you to know I'm working on it. So each week I do these lives on Thursday. Hi, Jody. It's good to see you. I do these lives on Thursday. Next week's live is going to be December 8th, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And during our time together, I feel like it's towards the end of the year. It's time to set some intentions for 2023. So in our time together, we are going to go into a meditation. There will be some energy healing, and we're going to create just the sacred container for you to set intentions for 2023. So if you have some intentions, it's a great time to write them down, have them ready, and we're going to create this sacred space to set intentions for the year. So I'm excited about it. The Sacred Saturday Energy Circle that I've started doing on the first Saturday of the month is this upcoming Saturday, and it has sold out, which I'm very excited about. The next one is going to be January 7th. And if you think that's something you're interested in, I'd love to have you. I do keep it to a small group of people of no more than 8, just because I want to really foster a small group of connection and loving energy. And so be on the lookout for that. I will be really, really excited. I'm going to get that all posted and shared. And as soon as that's up, I'll let you guys know on the Facebook page and on YouTube. And if it's something you're interested in, I would encourage you to go ahead and book sooner than later, since this one did sell out. So let's see what other announcements I have. Anyone who's new, this is for you. I also do a every week on Sundays at 4:44 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I release on the YouTube channel a new energy healing meditation. They're usually about 10 to maybe 13 minutes long, and they are infused with energy healing and activation. So if that's something you're interested in, I would recommend subscribing to my YouTube channel. And I'll go ahead and put that in the comments here. Hi, Cindy. Good morning. Oh, thank you, Steve. I'm glad to have you here too. We have such a great group of people. I feel so fortunate and blessed. I really do. I really do. When I started my business and I started this page in 2019, I just set the intention that this really reaches the right people and that it's a very loving community. And I feel like that's what we've created here. And it's because of all of us. It's not just me, it's you all too. It's everyone. And I'm just really grateful. So thank you. Hi, Norma. Oh, I'm glad to have you. Oh, Bonnie. Awesome. Yeah, perfect. Well, I've put the link there so that you guys can check it out if you're interested. And the Facebook page grows by 1,000 to 2,000 people a month, which is amazing. My YouTube channel is also growing, but it's still relatively small, but it is growing. And so, in case any of you are here and are new, just a little bit about myself. My name is Laura Rose. I am an intuitive energy healer and Reiki Master. I am also a certified meditation teacher, and I'm here to help guide and activate light workers and just people towards living their best life. So I'm helping to awaken and I'm helping to guide people. And I do that through energetic clearing and intuitive guidance. And so if you're ever interested in just checking out my website, I offer free resources. There's also lots of opportunities there if you ever want to schedule a one-on-one with me. And I'll just put my website in the comments also. Oh, all right. Awesome, Cindy. Yes. Thank you, Jody. I appreciate your words. Yeah, I'm very fortunate to have amazing clients. Okay. So now it's time for the Q&A. Thank you, Norma. All right, we're going to do the Q&A. So if anyone has questions about how energy healing works, about anything, feel free to put it in the comments. If you don't have any, I'm just going to share some questions that I'm commonly asked and give you guys the answers to that. One of the biggest questions that I am asked is, how in the world does distance energy healing work? And I get it. When I started this, if you had told me that this is what I was going to be doing a few years later, I would have thought this was the craziest thing. Energy, everything is made up of energy, and everything is made up of energy. And quantum physics has been able to prove that energy can be manipulated through intention. Even if it's happening across the world, it doesn't matter. It can be manipulated. So, and without going any deeper than that, because it's way over my head, we also are all one. We're all one. We're all part of Source. So here we are, we're all part of Source, we're all part of the same thing. And when someone is working with me and they say, yes, I do want to feel better, I want to feel more at peace, I want to feel aligned, I want to feel clear, I want my energy centers clear. So I've gotten that person's permission, then I can work with that energy and work and clear that energy. For me, the way it works, and energy healers are all different, but the way it works for me, I will connect with that person's energy, and then immediately I will start to feel in my body different energy centers that have blockages that need clearing. I can feel how they are feeling. So, for example, if someone is just holding a lot of heavy energy, I will feel like spirit shows me that it'll almost feel like someone's pushing down on my shoulders, like a wet blanket heaviness is how it'll feel to me. If somebody has blockages in their throat chakra, it'll feel really tight to me. Sometimes if someone has a lot of anxiety, the second I connect to their energy, all of a sudden I feel like I have a lot of anxiety. It's that noticeable for me. So then when I connect with my clients and I explain to them what I'm feeling, and we set intentions for anything else that they want to work on, then we just work on clearing those energies. And I use the help of spirit. I use the help of your spirit guides, angels, my spirit guides and angels. It's all hands on deck. Everyone comes in and we get that energy clear. Clients frequently at the end of it are going to feel much clearer. They usually feel grounded, more at peace. They just start to feel like themselves again. So that's how energy healing works, and how it works when you're working with me. And through distance, we just get on Zoom and we connect. And it's amazing because I can connect with you even if we're in different time zones and different parts of the world. So it's pretty amazing. And I can't believe that I get to live this life. I'm just so fortunate, and feel so blessed by this ability to help people in this way. So let's see, what other things do I typically hear about? Sometimes people like to know my story, and I've shared it before on here. So if you've heard it, I apologize. But so in 2019, I was trying to think, 2019, I think I was 39 or no, I just turned 40, I think, or about to turn 40. I had been living decades with anxiety and depression. It started when I was about 13 or 14, and it was just progressively getting worse. I also was in tremendous physical pain. I had been diagnosed with an autoimmune disease called ankylosing spondylitis, and I could tell the doctor didn't really even think that was what it was, but she didn't really know what else to call it. So we tried all sorts of medications. I was on antidepressants and anti-anxiety, and then we had all these different injections like Enbrel. There's several. We tried everything. I was on steroids for a year at a time, just trying to get this body to calm down. I was really miserable, and I honestly was at the end of my rope. I had suicidal thoughts. I was done. I was in pain from head to toe, and it was really a struggle just to live and enjoy life. And I had been dealing with this for decades. And a friend of mine, gave me a business card for someone who does energy healing. And all her card says was that she helped with anxiety and depression. I said, that's perfect. I need that. I have no idea what energy healing is, but I'm going to go. And went to see her. And the second she touched me, I had this amazing awakening. It was super intense. The amount of energy that I was carrying and holding, and it doesn't even all belong to me, but I was taking it on. So I had my own stuff and then everybody else's stuff. I'm carrying it. I could feel it leave my body. So then it was completely wild. And honestly, if I hadn't had such an intense experience, I don't know that I even would have believed in energy healing. But I think my guides knew that we're gonna have to give her an intense experience, or she's just not going to believe in this. So that healer became my mentor. She immediately was like, "You're a healer. That's why you feel so bad. You're not healing, and you're not healing yourself." So she actually created a teaching program. She taught me. I went on to become a Reiki Master, get some more education behind me. And I started my business a few months later. And after decades of this, within 6 months, I was able to go off all my medicine. I still have some pain when I get stressed, but the pain I was in before, I couldn't hardly get in and out of my car. I used to have to drag my legs to get in my car. I couldn't hike. I was just really in a lot of pain. To now where I can hike, and I experience pain when I get stressed out because I'm carrying energy. I will say that and this goes with anything, not just my experience. I I had so much I needed to work through that I was seeing her twice a month for about 6 months, and then I switched to monthly. But by then I had learned to manage my own energy. It's a learning process of learning how to manage your own light and energy. So that's how that worked. And it was very challenging at first. There were so many emotions that were coming up. I felt like I was going crazy because one day I feel great, the next day I have so many emotions that are releasing. There was a lot happening. But energy healing really helped me to learn how to manage my own energy. It taught me what I should feel like and what it feels like to be aligned versus when I'm all over the place. And it's been a really wild journey. Within 6 months of meeting her, I had started my business, and here we are now. And it's been incredible, and it's been incredible getting to know all of you. And just one more question, and then we'll go into the energy healing that I'm often asked is, what is energy healing? So we have these energy centers all over our body, but there are 7 main ones. You have your crown, your third eye, your throat, your heart, your solar plexus, your sacral, and your root chakra. And when they're all open and flowing, energy from source, energy from Mother Earth, they're able to come through and just really, your energy's flowing. We're meant to be flowing. But illnesses, stress, trauma, honestly, sometimes when our feelings are hurt and we close up because it hurts, anything like that closes those chakras, and then it becomes impossible for that energy to flow as it's meant to. And unless you learn to work with that, it just progressively gets worse, and you'll start to have pain in your body and different illnesses coming in because it's your body's way of telling you that you're out of alignment. Energy healing does not heal I'll finish my statement. Energy healing is not meant to cure or heal disease or anything like that. What it does is it opens the flow of energy up so that your body can heal itself. I will say, though, there are times that, forces greater than me are a part of the healing process, and people do experience healing, miraculous healings, but that's not necessarily what energy healing does. So I just think sometimes our helpers come in and they can make a big difference. So I hope that helps. Yeah, hi Janelle. You wish you knew what your gift was. And yeah, Jody's the way I like to look at finding your gift is, it doesn't require a lot of effort, and it brings you joy. We're actually meant to be here and live a joyful life and flow and be a conduit for Source's beautiful energy. That's what we're meant to do. And when we're in environments that just don't make us happy, or work environments that aren't quite right for us, I mean, we know we have bills to pay and everything, but when we're able to just really truly flow with the love of Source's energy and just allow that to flow through us, I do believe that has a lot to do with our purpose. Okay, does anyone have any questions before we move into the energy healing portion? Imagining things during meditation, and how can you change that? It's a great question. So I will say that not everyone has the ability to really imagine things well, and that's okay. We all are different in our gifts. For example, there are some healers that have a really amazing ability to see images. So when they're working on someone, they receive images. I get some images, but really what my gift is the gift of being able to feel in my body what my client needs. So your I wouldn't worry too much if you're not getting a lot of visualizations. Um, it may just mean that your gift is more of a feeling gift. So when I do a meditation and they're instructing us to, they're saying that our angels are near us. I may not see my angels, but I might feel in my body my angels are near. Um, One thing though that you can try doing is working more with your third eye. We're looking for meditations that are intentionally geared towards opening up your third eye. You might find that that helps with bringing in more images during meditation, or helping you to imagine more. Thank you for your question. Is there any other questions? You're welcome. Okay, well, let's get started with our energy healing session. Mm. How do you remove distractions while trying to meditate? I tend to think of other things. So do I. so, um, I just want to say that I think most of us work that way. Most of us have a busy brain and a busy mind, and it's what our brain does. And we don't need to judge that part of us. Um, that was something I have struggled with also for a long time. And I have gotten to the point where I just kind of try to be more objective and be like, oh, my brain is like, oh, it's too quiet. I'm going to make some noise. And I just try to just have fun with it, thank my brain for whatever it needs to say, and then move back. It does help me if I focus on something. So returning to my breath and breathing, and I also believe that it takes a lot of practice. So when you first start meditating, maybe you focus on your breath and you make it 10 seconds before your brain starts jumping in, and then you come back to your breath and maybe make it another 10 seconds. And then over time, I do believe that we're able to quiet our mind longer and longer periods of time. I do find it easier now than I did when I first started. So it's one of those things I think is just more practice makes perfect, and be patient with yourself. Don't judge yourself for doing that, and having thoughts that come in. It's what our brain is created for and what it's designed to do. So I wouldn't feel, don't judge yourself for it. Some people do see colors, Bonnie. It is not unusual to see colors during meditation, especially if you are someone that tends to have a more visual intuition. Um, Also, I know when I first started meditating and my energy centers were clear, I started seeing lots of swirling colors whenever my third eye was activated. So you might find that during meditations, as you're working with your energy and calming your energy, that third eye is having the ability to really become activated, and you're starting to see the colors that go along with that. I used to see them like crazy when I first started. I was like, what is happening? It was really weird and psychedelic and really cool. And I found out later it's my third eye was opening. So that's a good thing. Will you ever feel vibrations from crystals? Janelle, I think everyone's different. It's kind of it's the same thing. There are times that I feel vibrations from crystals, and then other times I don't feel anything at all. I would say a lot of times I don't feel vibrations from crystals. I'll just notice that overall I feel better. Um, I do believe, though, that as we clear our energies and become more sensitive, it's almost like when we have a lot of baggage that we're carrying, it's almost like you can think of it almost as different layers of shields. And as you clear those things off of you, your true self and your sensitivities, your intuitive abilities, things like that, they have an easier time being seen and heard. So you may find that as you work with your energy more and more, you may find that you at some point are able to feel that. So it is very possible. Yeah, Travis. Yeah, focusing in and coming back to the breath is that works for me as well. I also have a meditation technique that I learned in my classes of focusing on an object. And I find that even easier than my breath. For example, I will have myself a cup of tea, and the meditation technique is all about just focusing on this object. And so I'll spend time thinking about how warm it is, the shape of the mug. I'll think about where the tea came from and this crazy journey that it took to make its way to my hands. When you think about all the different pieces that came together to give you a little cup of tea, it's pretty amazing. So I'll spend time and think about those things and give gratitude. And that in itself is a meditation technique. Anytime you're being present and mindful, that's meditation. You can wash dishes and and it could be a meditation if you want. Anything where you're present and in the moment is a way to really truly meditate, if you want to think of it that way. Don't get discouraged, Janelle. It's truly our gifts and abilities will change as we raise in vibration. So what I would recommend to everyone, focus on raising your vibration. Focus on raising your vibration, and that is your game changer. It changes everything. When you raise in vibration, you're letting go of all this heavy baggage. When you raise in vibration, you feel better. When you raise in vibration, you have more intuitive abilities. You're able to step away from the noise and see it as noise. Raising your vibration is everything. And the beautiful thing, when we raise our vibration, we're each carrying a vibration, and when we raise it, we're able to radiate that light out to others, whether we mean to or not. It's just what's happening. So we're actually then raising the vibration of the people around us. So then we are working in connection with Source and Mother Earth to actually raise the vibration of everyone around us. And then, so not only are we receiving all these beautiful benefits of improved intuition and healthier mind, body, and spirit, we're actually helping everyone around us. And I tell clients all the time, don't feel guilty for self-care, for taking time away to take care of you. Don't feel guilty about it, because it's actually helping everyone around you, believe it or not. It's how we're created, and it's how we're made. And yeah, high vibrational music, anything you can do to raise your vibe is great. And that means the music you listen to, being mindful of what you are watching, what you are listening to, what you're eating, the water you drink, the people you're around. It all makes a difference. Yep, you're right, Travis. All right, you guys are welcome. Okay, let's get started on our energy healing portion. And that way, if there's anybody that's on here that's kind of running low on time, we'll do this energy healing portion. And then questions that come up afterwards, by all means, go ahead and ask them, and I'll be happy to answer them then. Okay, so if you haven't already, go ahead and get into a comfortable position. And we're just going to start by quieting our mind. Just finding that comfortable position. Closing your eyes when you feel ready. And today we're just setting the intention to channel unconditional loving energy to you and bring you the healing you need most at this time. If you wish to receive this energy, you can just state yes quietly to yourself. And if you have any intentions for the healing that you would like to receive, in addition to the energy healing, the unconditional love we're sending through. So if you have any of your own intentions, now is the perfect time to go ahead and state them. And let's begin this time together by quieting our mind through the connection to our breath. Notice how it moves through your nose into your chest and lungs. Feel your breath as you exhale. Allow your breath to flow through your body naturally. All you need to do at this time is just simply notice your breath. And as you breathe, I welcome in your spirit helpers of the highest light and resonance. Your higher self is at your side. Your angels surround you. Your spirit guides are all around you. And they are happy to help you with your intentions for healing. All you need to do is rest, relax, and receive this energy for the next few moments. Notice your body and anywhere where you're holding tension. Just scan your body from head to toe and relax deeper. Open yourself to receive. There's a message coming through, and it may be for just one of you or all of you, but there's a message coming through that it's just a reminder that it is absolutely 100% okay to be your true, authentic self. It's okay to let go of anything and anyone that doesn't align with your truth. One of the goals of this lifetime is to step into your authentic power. And they want to remind you that if you were to lose any people in the process of stepping into your authenticity, not to worry, because there will be other people that align with you. They don't want you to hold yourself back any longer. And they're saying they know it feels safe to do so. But the truth is, we're here to raise in vibration, ascend, and feel our absolute best. And not to worry, as you raise in vibration, this new vibration will make you a magnet for people, places, and things that align with that new version of you. So if you're feeling the discomfort between raising your vibration and going back into a lower vibration situation, whether it's a job, whether it's a person, that tug of war is letting you know what's in and out of alignment. It's letting you know where you are in your vibration, and it's showing you where you're lowering your vibration to appease a person, place, or thing. And it's not needed. It's not necessary or needed any longer. So you're being encouraged to let go and to step forward into your true, authentic light and purpose. And don't be afraid. Right now, we're raising your vibration. We're setting the intention that any energy you're carrying that's not of the fifth dimension or higher and is not serving you, we ask that it be transmuted into unconditional love and light. We're asking any cords that are not serving you and your highest good that they be cut. And that all of your energy be returned to you. And we're going to now start the grounding process. Just connecting you deeply to our beautiful Mother Earth. And we're welcoming that grounding, calming, peaceful energy that she brings us. As we close out, we want to give thanks to our spirit helpers, our angels, guides. We want to give thanks to Source and Mother Earth for this beautiful energy and healing that we received. We are so grateful. The energy healing is now complete, and as you come back to your body, feel free to stretch, wiggle your fingers and toes. Feel free to move your body in whatever way feels best for you. And when you feel ready, you can go ahead and open your eyes. And I always tell everyone to make sure you drink plenty of water, especially right after. You want to help, it helps integrate that energy. We are a conduit just for like energy. So we have all this liquid inside of us that's a conduit for energy. So we will feel our best, we'll vibrate at our highest when we are hydrated. So make sure you drink some water. I just want to check in and see, yeah, if there's any other questions or any comments. Yeah, so when we're grounding, yeah, so you're probably very similar to me where Janelle, you feel energy. So, you were able to feel the grounding that was happening, which is beautiful. When I was talking about stepping into that authenticity, I could feel, I'm not sure if it's multiple throats or just one throat, but I could feel a lot of closed energy around the throat chakra. And we are programmed from a young age to try to fit in. We're trying to fit in these molds. And, even the education system is designed to keep us in a certain mold. The best students are just like everyone else. And we're programmed. And so when we reach this point in our journey where it's time to step forward and honor our truth and light, it is scary. It's scary to say, well, I'm not going to be in this programming anymore. I'm going to step away from it. And the throat chakra gets scared. I always picture these chakras as scared. They don't really have emotions, but it's how my brain works. They close up, and it's a fear-based response about leaving people behind, leaving situations and jobs that aren't serving us anymore, even changing our lifestyle so that we're watching maybe more high vibrational shows or reading high vibrational books rather than watching movies that are a low vibe. Whatever it is, this area wants you to be authentic and in your truth. You're welcome, Bonnie. All right, guys. Well, we have had a lovely 42 minutes and 33 seconds together. I have really enjoyed this time together. I've enjoyed the questions that I received, and it was so nice to get to know you all and connect with you more. So I greatly appreciate it. If you have any questions, you can always send me a message. Feel free to send me a private message anytime you have questions. I'm always happy to help or direct you in any way I can. And make sure you drink water, honor your body, and I'm just sending you guys all so much love and light. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Thank you.